So we're checking out Produce 101, the girls in Japan. This is season 3. It's Lepai Fancams, and normally I like to do this kind of ranking based on 1 minute intros because I believe that you can learn a lot from just like what they choose to say and how they say what they choose to say. And I found that it's very accurate at predicting the high level performers in terms of their 1 minute intros. Sincerity says a lot about a person. It has to do with their confidence and has to do with their ability to perceive how to improve in their skills. And so all that I would have preferred to do this on 1 minute intros, but I'm not sure if we're ever going to get that. But what I do know is that they've given us these fan cams. There's 96 girls. There's supposed to be 101, but it looks like 5 declined or were dismissed for some reason. And we're just going to get right into this. And so this is just my way of ranking these girls. I'm going to be ranking them on a number of things. But overall, I'm going to be giving them a skill, or not a skill rank, but an overall rank in terms of their class level. And so S plus is going to be like the people I instantly want to see in the group. S class is people who are like, I want a short list for like the top 10 or whatever. And then A is pretty good. And then B is kind of like needs a lot of work. And then C is like people I don't see making it at all. And so, obviously, avoid being in the C's. But this is not really a good way to measure their skill level because they got time to practice this. But maybe we'll notice something subtle. And we're just making do with what we got. So let's get into it. So the first one is going to be Aita Rin. Aita Rin likes scary movies, and she's into hip-hop and jazz dancing, I guess. Good facial expressions. So I'm not watching the whole video because if I do, this is going to be like several hours long. I'm going to try to like just get what I need to get in order to understand their skill ranks. And then also I'm going to look at their ending fairies to try to add something for their sincerity ranks. Then I'll give them their class. But so far this girl's doing okay. So she has an opportunity here to be kind of fierce, but she's kind of like doing the same face expression. And so I gave her points for the face expression earlier, but now she's kind of doing the same thing, where it's kind of a different vibe. And I feel like she should have changed it up to be more expressive. Honestly, I kind of makes sense that she's doing this because she looks like she's from hip hop and jazz, and she's kind of giving me that jazz feeling. Let's go to the ending fairy. What is she doing? What? They faded it out. She's trying to hold this look, but it's kind of awkward. Okay, so I'm going to give her like a 6 on sincerity rankings. 6 on sincerity rankings. In terms of her skill, I would have liked to seen stronger movements, but overall it's not bad. The thing is, all of them are going to perform this one pretty easily, I think, and so it's not really a good measure. But just so far what I've seen, it wasn't bad in any way. Give her a 7, and so for this I would say that's adequate for an A rank, just because I didn't see anything wrong with it. And so I would give her an A rank. Visual, she's a 6 out of 10. And don't get offended by that 6 out of 10, by the way. When it comes to visuals, a 3 out of 10 is what you would call a real world 5 out of 10. but I'm using a different rating system here. So a 3 out of 10 is just like a girl in real life that you see, just an average person in public. Whereas a 6 out of 10 is like an average K-pop star. So when I say she's a 6 out of 10, I say she just fits in the average. And then like if you had an 8 or 9 out of 10, that would be like twice, or like a movie star. Usually movie stars are like the 9 and 10s, right? But like for K-pops, they're around this 7 to 9s, period, around there. Like the big stars, the really attractive visuals. So this girl's just a 6 out of 10, just like an average K-pop star. Let's go to the next one. So this is an A rank, skill 7, sincerity 6, visual 6. This is Aoki Yuka. She's a foodie. She knows the English and Korean language, classical ballet. She looks pretty good. I feel like her movements are better than the other girls. See, her moves are having impact. Like, she seems to have a target that she's reaching for, and it seems like she's interacting with some like mental thing, and it gives like her moves some level of impact. Okay, so expression, smiley. Let's see what she does during the section. Oh, turning it on. She's got that stoic kind of more devastating look. Okay, let's go to the ending first. She's pretty good at this. I don't notice any break. She's not uncomfortable doing this. She's not like awkward about it. That was pretty good. So I'm gonna give her a 7 on the sincerity rankings. Actually, I'll give her an 8. I feel like an 8 is good for her. In terms of skill, I give her an 8. Visuals, she's a 6 out of 10. And so I would give her an overall ranking as an A class. She's like the other girl in A class. But she's ahead of the other girl, technically. But they're in the same class, I would say. But yeah. So far, I think it's pretty good. So let's go to the next one. So this is Akiyama Emma. She likes doing imitations. She's flexible. Her movements are slightly smaller than the previous girls. Face expressions pretty good so far. Okay. Her movements have slightly kind of a wind up, I've noticed. Check the... She's holding a smile. Slightly awkward. Hey, they filmed this multiple times and they put it together. It's slightly awkward. I'm gonna give her a 6 out of 10. Or 7 out of 10. Sincerity. And so I would say this makes her an A class. She's got 6 out of 10 visuals as well. What? Do I have caps lock on? No wonder. Okay, so that's this one. Let's go to the next one. So this is Abe Nagomi. She's really good at spreading her legs. And she likes to do high bridges. I assume that's yoga exercise. Expression's okay here. Into the next section. It's alright, it's not all the way there. I'll give her a 7 on her skill level. Okay, let's look at the ending here. She's holding it. It's pretty good. Didn't need to be edited either. Okay, I'll give her a 7. In sincerity. And she's an A class. There's a lot of A classes here. You know how many B classes there were in Girls Planet? Anyways, next one. I have no controls. How do I get to the next one? This is Aramaki Joa. She's into video editing and dance. Oh, by the way, Abe Nagoma, the last girl, she was a 5 out of 10 on visual. That girl's pretty good. I'll give her 8 on the scales. But I'm gonna see her expression first. She's kind of struggling here. No, I'll change it to a 7. Alright, let's see. Ending fairy. She smiled big. She's holding it. There's double edit. They edit these together. Or they're just editing very together. Well, not bad. I'll give her a 7. This is another A class, 6 out of 10 on the visual scale. So she's A class. So a lot of people in the A class so far. But I would say Aoki Yuka is up there. Maybe I'll upgrade her later, depending on how everyone else does. Or downgrade people even. So let's go to the next person. So I got interrupted by a knock at the door. But we're continuing now. I'm gonna start her over. So this is Ando Chiharu. She likes watching movies and doing origami. I like her arm curves. So her expressions are pretty good, but then sometimes I see like a crack in them, so it gives me the insincere feeling. Okay, so I'm giving her skills a 7. To see her expression here, just to make doubly sure. Just took the ending very. Yeah, I mean she's expressive, but I don't feel the sincerity in the expression. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's put on. But I would give her not that good on sincerity rankings. I'll give her a 6 on sincerity. Her skills, I would give it a solid 7, which is not bad. In terms of her class, I think she still qualifies for an A. Visually, she's a 6 out of 10. And so let's go to the next one. This is Ando Yui. She likes cosmetics, singing, doing massage, and impersonation. She's really good at expressions. It may be because she's shorter, but I feel like her moves are scrunched up a bit. Alright, let's go to the next section. Yeah, she's really good at the faders. You see, when someone has kind of like bedroom eyes, it usually means they're way more relaxed and more in touch with themselves. Whereas with someone who has like more senpaku eyes, or like the big crazy eyes, they're more kind of diluted. And for that reason, they're kind of like less sincere as well, because they're trying to control your perceptions of either them or something else. And so this is why I feel like usually when someone's kind of like bedroom eyes or small eyes, or people who squint when they laugh, they're like way more easy to they're way better at expressions, basically. So this girl, her skills are pretty good, but her scrunchiness is kind of weird to me. I'm gonna give her a 7 on the skills. In sincerity, I'm gonna give her see her ending before I decide. This smile is so good. And she's not cracking, she's not like awkward about it. She's holding it pretty strongly. She's very comfortable doing this. So I'm going to give her an 8 on sincerity. I thought that was pretty good. 8 on sincerity, 7 on skills, 6 visual. A class. A class. Next is Iida Shizuki. So she likes singing. She likes songs or songwriting, possibly. Painting and cooking. Movements are okay. Close. Go to Lapida's. I feel like she could have done a lot of those moves way better. Let's see what she does in this section. She had one face expression. This is she's doing with this expression better, but it's not that different. So far as skills go, I'm not feeling it. Let's give her a 6 on skills. And that's not even that bad in terms of skill ranking. But compared to the other people who came for it, it's not good. Let's hear Ending Fairy. Slightly awkward. Slightly awkward, but she's doing okay. She's not like falling apart. And I don't feel weirded out by it. I'm gonna give her a 6. 6 for being slightly awkward. No, I'll give her a 7. Because it wasn't... She saved it. Wait. So, let's go back. I feel like this girl is a visual 5. In terms of her ranking, I'm going to give her a B, which means she has some work to do. And most of that work is on her sincerity and her dancing. So that's a B rank. Let's go to Ishii Ran. She has Western music appreciation. She likes dance, and she's good at kendama, which is like the swinging ball. This smile, I don't really believe this smile. Very well practiced though. Looks like she knows her expressions. But she's definitely worked on it. She has to work on her sincerity. People can see a fake smile sometimes. But her movements are very good. I like her arms and her core spinning. I'm worried that I'm being influenced by the dances around her right now, because it may be giving her way more effect in her dancing. No, I think she's keeping her lines pretty good. I'll give her a 7. She's not bad. She's a visual 6. And sincerity, I'm not sure what she's going to get yet. First, let's go see what she does during this section. Yeah, she could do better there. Let's go to the Ending Fairy. You know what? I think she's surrounded by a whole bunch of people. Because she may be... I don't know if she's ranked lower. Or is she on top of the cake or something. I don't know. But I'm going to assume it's bad because she has more space. This is really awkward. I feel awkward. This is a 6. Sincerity. Let's see. Is this it's not a B rank. It's actually an A rank. Even though I'm gonna give her an A just because I can still see her fixing stuff. I feel like if she spends more time in the competition, around other people, she will get better. So I'm gonna give her an A rank. So next is Ioto Hana. This girl likes people watching, which is kind of a creepy sounding hobby. Dancing, remembering people's faces. Okay, that's like a stalker kind of skill. The movements are a little slow. A little muddy feel. It might be her body type that's making her seem kind of trudgy. Because usually taller girls don't have they're way better doing the lines and stuff. Let's see if let's see the other section. See what she does expression wise. Okay, it's kind of not that great. I'll give her a 6 on skill. Sincerity. She seems sincere, but there's just not a lot of depth. So I'm gonna give her a 7, which I think is fair. Visually, she's a 7. So this is probably the highest visual ranking I've given someone so far. And maybe that visual ranking has something to do with the other stuff. A rank. I think this is an A rank. But I feel like if people just like her for visual reasons, they'll probably S rank her. But I feel like her skills need to be way better. She needs to work on how she looks. Like, look at this. I just paused this and she looks like that. Like, you should not let that freeze frame happen. You gotta look at your body movements and how they're gonna appear at all times. Like, this wasn't intentional, by the way. This is just me randomly pausing, and this is where it goes. Like, so let's go to the next person. This is Ueki Mimi. She likes imitating K-pop, and she does impressions of Crayon Shin-chan. And she likes drums. You know what? I keep seeing people do impressions of this Crayon Shin-chan thing, and I never understand why they think it's why it's considered a hobby or a skill. So this girl supposedly likes imitating K-pop, but she's not like really like getting to the nitty-gritty of the tightness of the moves and everything. I like her expressions. Check this other section. Pretty good. This is actually really impressive looking. But her movements need work. They're not all there. She basically has to be way more thorough in her dance practice. So I'm going to give her a 6 on the skill. Ending fairy. She's just tired. What? Another ending fairy? Okay, she's okay sincerity-wise. I think she has been sincere, but she has to develop her perception. So that's the thing. I'll give her an 8 for sincerity, which is a good sign. But she has to really like develop her perception and how to improve her skill, because you can see that when she's like doing certain moves, she's actually skipping over things. What the heck is my Hold on a second. Alright, my hand's working. Alright. So she's doing this thing. And she's not doing the full curve of this thing. She was like jumping to like a move. And so it didn't really feel quite right. Anyways. I'm gonna give her an A rank. Actually, I'm gonna give her a B rank. But I don't think it was that bad. No, I'll leave her an A rank. I'm getting a lot of A ranks. Usually I don't have this many. Usually it's like way more better distributed. But it seems like a lot of these people are getting A ranks. Maybe I just need to be more strict. Let's move to the next person. This is Yuchiyama Rin. She likes listening to music, playing games, singing, dancing, and doing toe touches. So she better be skilled at all these things. Oh, by the way, the last girl was a 6 out of 10 visual. This girl is 6 out of 10 visual. I like her movements. She's really good. Okay, let's go to the next section. She's really good though. I would like to watch this whole performance. Okay, she's really good. The only thing I would say is that she keeps looking off to the side. I don't know if it's another camera, but it looks like she's just like slightly distracted from the audience, which is really important. Like, you got to be connected to the audience and not like just like looking away. And so that's kind of like a sort of a penalty. I would say that's sincerity penalty. Let's hear her ending fairy. Oh, slightly awkward. Let's see the edited version. It's still very awkward. Okay, so that's. I'm gonna give her a 6, so that she has to work on her sincerity. A rank. She's actually really good at dancing. I assume she's gonna be good at singing, because it's just subtleties to the movements just feel right. But then like it's her sincerity, and maybe it's like she's too in control of her dancing, and that's why her dancing's good. But then like being too much in control, not really feeling it out, and not being connected to the audience, that's something to worry about. Maybe she's not used to it. Maybe she performs for herself and she's not used to being watched. And so I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt there. Let's move on to the next person. So this is Ebihara Suzumi. She likes sleeping, eating, singing, playing the guitar, and whistling. So her dancing doesn't seem that strong from the get of her. Seems non-committal in some of the moves, kind of slow, and she's trying to keep beat, and it's kind of awkward. So let's just give her a 6. I want to see her expressions during this section. Oh, not bad. Hey, she did that part pretty good. I think this is more her speed. Alright, ending fairy. Just holding it together. It hasn't gotten awkward yet. It's a cut. Okay, so pretty sincere girl. I'm gonna give her an 8 for sincerity. but she is kind of awkward in the dancing. So she's probably just not confident and not that versatile, because she did kind of like the girl crush section better than the bubbly section, but she is a bubbly kind of face. So I don't know. Visually, she's 5, and I would give her she's A rank, A class performer so far, but she should up those skills. Okay, so next is Oikawa Rio. She likes playing in the water, and she has dexterous toes, which is a really strange thing just to mention. She has a really interesting face. This is like a it's like almost a 7 out of 10, but I feel like she'd be a 7 out of 10 in terms of being photogenic, but in terms of actual like fan cam, it's 6 out of 10. So I'm gonna give her visual a 6 out of 10. It seems like she'd be really photogenic. Dance move. I'm not really digging it. It's 7 out of 10. I'm not really digging her facial expressions though. Let's go to the fairy. Oh, it's getting slightly awkward. Slightly awkward. Alright, that's a 7. 7, A rank. 6 out of 10 visual. Okay, next, Ota. Where's my? Next one is Ota Sarah. She likes listening to music and taking pictures. 1, 2, 3, she kind of reminds me of Javier Bardem because of her nose. Her movements are pretty good. I'll give her an 8. That's, well, tentative. Let's see how she does here with the expressions and everything. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, she is good. Alright, let's put the ending thing. Pretty stable. It's not awkward. Let's see. Is there an ending? Nope, that's it. Okay. Okay, so her dancing, I will give it an 8. That was pretty good. And then her sincerity was pretty stable. I'm gonna give her an 8 as well. That's a pretty good score. Visuals, she's a 5 out of 10 visual. This is an A rank. So let's look at my A ranks right now. So 8 8s are A ranks, and where's the B rank? 6 7s are roughly B ranks. Alright, so we're pretty consistent so far. Next, I haven't seen one really pop out of me yet. I'm very worried. So this is Otsubo Karen. She likes comics. I presume she speaks Korean, and apparently she plays the guitar. 6 out of 10 visual. So she's about a 7 in skill. The visual, sorry, the expressions. See this section. Let's go to ending fairy. Okay, it hasn't gotten weird, it's okay. I don't know if you guys have ever seen anyone rank someone's ending fairies before. It almost got weird. It ended a little bit too soon to get weird. I'm gonna give her a 7. A rank. I'm gonna have to go back through these and just upgrade some of these to A pluses at some point. Just because there's so many A ranks. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so here's the next batch. This is Okabe Nonoka. She likes shopping, dog videos, K-pop dance covers, bridge walking, and burger making. Wow. 1, 2, 3, she has a really funny look, like a cheeky look. Section. Her expressions are pretty good so far. Her skills, I'm hanging at a 7.5, but I don't give 0.5s right now. So let's see what she does here. It's pretty good. Let's hear her ending prayers. Slight awkwardness there. What? What was that? Alright, she cost herself some points by cracking under the pressure. So I'm gonna give her a 6 on sincerity rankings. But her dance is pretty good. I'll give it an 8. I'll just give her an 8. And the visuals, she's a 5 out of 10. Give her an A ranking. Okay, next one is... Wait. Okay, next one is Okamura Nana. She likes K-dramas, K-pop, listening and grooving to her favorite music, kitten videos, watching mukbang, tennis, making people smile. 1, 2, 3, wow! 7 out of 10 visuals. Very good movement as well. the other section. Alright, let's go check the ending fairy. She didn't get as expressive as I would have liked her to see. This ending fairy is pretty good, though. I'm gonna give her an 8 on the ending fairy. 8 sincerity, 8 skills. This is a S class. We got our first S class. She got 7 out of 10 visuals as well, which is really like not easy to reach. So yeah, so that looks like Okamura Nana is gonna be the top person shortlisted. Let's go to the next person. I was getting worried there. I was like, where's my S classes? Because usually, like I'm doing Boys Planet, right? I'm like, I have enough S classes to fill the top 9. And I don't even have to choose among them. And except if I want to balance the group. But no one actually cares about balancing the group. They only choose their favorites. And so we have a group full of like people who are meant to be competitive rather than cooperative. But we'll see how this goes. This is Oda Aruha, who likes watching movies, listening to music, and dance. So I expect her dance to be good, in the sense of rhythm as well. Oh, there we go. Shoulder roll here. There you go. Pretty good. She's good at 8. Let's see her expression during this section. Ending fairies. Let's see. Slightly awkward. Not that bad. It didn't get weird yet. It was almost gonna get weird, but it didn't. So I'll give her a 7. It's pretty good. A rank. Maybe even an A plus rank. 6 out of 10 visuals. Let's go to Oyanagi Emi. She likes dancing and winking. It's a weird thing to put down. 1, 2, 3, That's kind of awesome. It's a 7 on the skill so far. Let's see her expressions during this section. It's okay. It's not amazing. Ending fairy. Piece of paper went on her mouth. She's looking slightly off-center, like something's weird is happening. Now she's looking back. She's easily distracted. Again, she got distracted. I'm gonna have to give her a lower sincerity ranking here. And her expressions need work, but her dancing is okay. 7. Visuals. It's a 5. A rank. She can improve. She has to learn to connect more with the camera. Don't get distracted. Just keep up the game. So next is Kasahara Momono. She likes a film camera, acrobatics. Apparently she's from a group called Anger Me. Alright, so she's already dancing on another level. She missing move. Kind of has one expression. And over the end. She's really tired. She's got an odd energy about her. She seems alright, but I don't know. There's something about it. Something off about it. There's like almost like a jadedness to it. You guys ever watched Night of the Roxbury or Legally Blonde, and it has the same lady in it? The hottie police officer, aka the girl who likes hot dogs and Legally Blonde. She gave me these weird kind of like awkward smile vibes. So I'm gonna have to give her a 6 on sincerity. And in terms of her dancing, it was kind of a mixed bag because she's clearly doing the moves really well, but then she's skipping whole moves and kind of like holding it. And props to her for like continuing it and keeping her place. But she did miss moves, so I don't know if it's fair to give her an 8. I'd give her a 7, which is not even that bad, but she's an A rank. If she had kept the moves up, and if she didn't look, I don't know, she looks tired or worried, or there's something off about it. But other than that, she would have been an S rank if she didn't have that issue. Also, I don't know what Anger Me is, but apparently she's from that. That's in the notes given to me. But we'll see what happens. Let's look at the next person. This is Kataoka Rio. She likes dancing, watching idols, talking with friends, dancing with beautiful hand movements. Okay, I'm gonna be watching that the whole section. The hand movements aren't making up for the poor shoulder roll. Let's see over here. Yeah, those are good hand movements. The door. The laser's like right on it. Okay, she's good with her hands. Let's just do it. And Fairy, what are you gonna do with your hands? She's holding it pretty good. It's not awkward yet. Alright. So sincerity is pretty good. It's 7. Visuals, she's a 5. Skill-wise, she's I'll give her a 7. A rank. She needs to work on the rest of her body movements. Next is Kato Mary. She likes Disney and imitation.
1, 2, 3,
she's got nailed these ones. It seems kind of fun. This girl obviously slept well. She looks energized. Kind of surprised about the girl who was from another group, I guess. Looking really tired and like not right. She looked exhausted. I'm talking about Momona. Let's see this girl's other section here. This girl has the right idea, but she's not doing it correctly. It's just like, it's just way too. I'm not sure if stiff is the right word, but it's just she's using more strength in it than necessary. There's a scrunchiness to it. Let's check her ending fairy. Yeah, it didn't get weird yet. It could have. It's on the brink. Okay, 7 out of 10 there. The dancing. It's a 7. Visuals. It's a 5. A rank. Is her dancing a 7? I felt like it was not that great. It was okay, actually. It wasn't that bad. It was just a weird scrunchiness to it. And I'm sorry if I'm using words that don't make any sense to you, but I'm just feeling it out and just like what I'm feeling when I look at it. So next is Tato Kagura. She likes playing with mice, which is kind of a weird cycle thing to put down. Holding breath longer than others, that's sort of a strange thing. She likes playing with the drums. Her movements are kind of lazy and slow. Yeah, her dancing is like really non-committed. Let's check out the section. Same expression. Yeah, she had way more work to do. The dancing is not good. I'm gonna have to give her a 5 on the dancing. And then her sincerity, let's check the ending fairy to see what she does. It's kind of awkward. I'll give her a 6 here. You know, if this girl was way more skilled and she was doing way better, she would get like she could be a 7 visual, but she's not quite there yet. And part of it is her delivery of the performance actually makes her less attractive as well. And so this girl, if she was doing way better at dance, way more enthusiastically, I would actually respect her if she did more moves wrong, but put more energy into it. And then also, in terms of her sincerity, she looks like she's troubled by this process. Like maybe she's losing confidence in some way. And for that reason, I'm going to give her a B rank, because she has so much work to do. Alright, next person is Kato Kokoro. She's a former Cherry Bullet person, looks like. Dance crew, Nagoya 9. Painting with oil pastels and acrylics. Playing the guitar and speaking Korean. Well, she would, wouldn't she, if she was in a Cherry Bullet. Let's hear her dance from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, I expected her to give way more when we started that performance. You know what? She didn't do the moves similar to the other girl, Momona. So I would say I didn't really dock Momona that much points for this. I still give her a 7 on the dance. I noticed that Kato did a different move as well that I was expecting. And so I think that they're rolling the moves, so not everyone does the same moves. Because I just noticed that they did this in sequence, and there was kind of some waiting here. So I don't know why that was, but at the same time, it's like, is she on a lower tier and not doing the full move set because she's not as high ranked as Dancer? It seems like way more her speed. Okay, I was gonna give her a 6 for dancing, but I'll give her a 7 because she saved it there. But her expressions could be better. Whoa, that's weird. Okay, she looks really nice here and happy and joyful, but before the transition, it's like awkward, like she messed up or something. Look at this. This is like she's not really holding it together, and then they transition into the alternate version. Right here, it transitioned, and now she's like all happy, like she did it all good or something. Like they filmed multiple versions. Very strange. Okay, so sincerity ranking. I'll just give her a 7. You know, it's funny, I saw her in the Signal song before, and I was like, she looks so happy, and I was like really like happy to see the girl's face. I remember her too, because she has a really nice smile. But then, now I'm seeing her performance, it's like she was kind of like low energy a little bit. Maybe she's not doing that well. Anyways, I'll give her an A rank. And then also, I think no, I didn't deduct anything for her dance on Momona. But I was worried about her missing moves. But then the main issue with this was just she looked like tired and frustrated and she looked off in her energy. I don't know. And it lost her sincerity points. Alright, next is Kato Konami. She likes eating sweets, cosmetics, and tongue folding. Okay. Face expressions. Odd choice. She miss a move or something? Hair's like getting in the way. Check the ending fairy. Pretty cheerful looking. Visuals 5 out of 10. Sincerity, I'll give her 7. Skill wise, wasn't that bad. 6, 7, A rank. That girl should eat less sweets. Alright, so this girl up next is Kamada Moe. Kamada Moe. She's a foodie, and she likes to play any song with her nose. looks okay. Let's see this next section. Fairy. This is awkward the second time they edited it. Okay, in terms of dance, it was alright. I'll give her a 7. Sincerity ranking, 7. Visually, I guess she's a 5. Let's give her an A rank. Okay, where are my S ranks? At this point, I'd rather have B ranks as well. There's too many A ranks. They're all too similar. They're like, they've all been trained the same way or something. So the next girl is Cameo Ayano. She likes taking photos and something about being a Jian impersonator. She has very interesting eyes because the whites of her eyes aren't apparent, so it looks like she just has like irises on top of her skin. So it's interesting because she seems to know how to dance, but she moves different parts of her bodies than other people. She's like, looks tired. Alright, so in terms of her skill, I'll give it a 7. In terms of her sincerity, I didn't really feel a lot, but she seemed tired as well. So I'm not sure if I could penalize her for that. I'll just make it a straight 7 with an A class, 6 out of 10 visual. Next, Kawagishi Runa. She likes playing the electone, piano, and does taekwondo. She seems to be not fully melding the words. So I appreciate what she's doing with the face expressions, but it is kind of like weird because she's kind of like saying, I'm not a member of this group who sings. And so instead of mouthing along, she's like doing weird pouts and like other kind of weird stuff and playing with her braids. So she's obviously good at like setting up in front of the mirror, but like it's not really like the song. She's a crazy ass. She's got crazy eyes. It kind of makes sense. Okay, let's see the ending fairy. Alright, well, I give her a 7 on the scale. I'm gonna give her a 6 in sincerity ranking. She has 6 out of 10 visuals. She's an A rank, sort of. She's barely an A rank. She really needs to work on relaxing those eyes and connecting with the audience and not trying to control their perception. You see, she's on the verge of senpaku eyes. The thing about girls is that they wear heavy lashes and they wear big circle lenses, so it hides senpaku eyes really well. But you can still tell it's a crazy eye. And then it also manifests in the behavior, because that's what the eyes mean. I don't know if you guys understand physiognomy, but the human body has a lot of built-in ways that it manifests, like just physical clues of things based on your behavior. And it's kind of funny because it's not good for the individual, but in terms of for the whole species, it's actually a really beneficial thing. And so when someone wants to control you, they kind of have those senpaku eyes. And judging by the way she's like doing the poses and over posing and not posing correctly in terms of like not mouthing the words, but like doing a weird pout stuff, like she's trying to control your perception of her. And she really just needs to be way more sincere and just like put herself out there more without trying to control you. Just doing exactly what it takes to get the right result, which is being like yourself and anything other stuff like that. Anyways, next is Kawabata Ranka. She likes to do shrine tours. Something about an eye relay, I don't know what it means. Tongue sticks to her nose, so you can do that. She likes drawing. Kind of give me a weird vibe. She's a 5 out of 10 visual. She does this one expression pretty well, but I feel like her moves are not timed correctly. Like she's like stopping early sometimes, or out of sync. Let's check her ending for you. But she did do the moves, regardless. I can give her a 6, and then a 6 as well. I'm gonna B rank this girl. She's a B rank. She has a lot of work to do. That's really weird. I'm going to the next girl. This is Kano Miyu. She likes bread making, latte art, clothes design, dance, and video editing.
1, 2, 3,
So her dancing's not great, but it's okay. I'm gonna give her a 7 on the dancing. Let's see her expression during this section. Kind of the same expression. She got 6 out of 10 visual. But her moves are awkward and ill-timed in sections. Seems like she's not that confident anymore. Let's see the ending thing. Okay, a rose petal got in her face, so she's kind of laughing about that, which is fine. Oh, what's this? Oh, she brought out a little toy. Okay. So, in terms of sincerity, I'll give her a 7, just because of the way she handled that rose thing in the face. In terms of her dance, I'll give her a 7. A rank. She could be really nice if she had really good skills, and she's better at doing her face expressions and expressing the song. I noticed that some of her moves were like not completely in time. Anyways, this video is going on an hour, so we'll do one more and then we'll cut it here, and then I'll do a separate video because I don't want videos that are too long. Okay, this is Kikukawa Yaki. She likes dancing, nature, scent healing, self-care, YouTube, Netflix, dance, and soft tennis. What's soft tennis?
1, 2, 3,
So her dancing is pretty good. I noticed there were subtle points in which she was just adding certain things that really impacted the effect of her dance. Like even just how low she dips on some of like the parts where you dip lower. Like I noticed that she did it with a certain kind of like contortion of her body that kind of like added kind of like a funness to it. Like I noticed she even squinted when she did that. So it's kind of like she understands it. Let's see how she does during this section.
Leap high. Leap high. Can I?
It's it. This. It's slightly awkward. All right. 7 for dance. 7 for sincerity. A rank. So that's the first third. That's. I'm not even sure. How am I supposed to write down all these girls' names so that people will know which videos they appear in? Well, I guess you'll just have to watch all 3 separate videos. So I guess that's it for now. And this has been Produce 101 Japan the Girls. This is the first part of the looking at the girls' fan cams. It took a long time to go through this. An hour and 20 minutes. That means that when I'm done, it'll probably be 4 hours tops. But for now, I wanted to make this one shorter and put this out there first. Then I'll continue with it in a bit. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.